got the backup meter.
Yeah,
But
that's old. It's like a big TV kind of thing.
yeah.
You can buy like for $200. You can buy like a super nice one, but it does actually already have the camera and the wiring and whatever, so it makes it easy. But again, like that shows you how big the TV was that sits here, right? It's from the day and age.
So a flat screen will fit pretty good.
Yeah, well, flat screen and shelves and a bunch of.
They have the rears up.
Yeah, see,
We got the rear came up now.
Oh,
There's your.
I don't know when, but I lost sight of that. It came up.
okay.
It's got
Yeah.
all the stuff to go back or whatever.
You let it build up.
It's probably got a leak.
No, that's how you test it. They said you have to do it like 3 or 4 times in
Yeah.
a row, and you
You
bring
wait
it
till
down,
it-
and then
wait
it
till
should
it gets to
give you a
100.
warning
Yeah.
once it gets below.
Yeah, but as she's saying, you got to let it get it build up first.
Well, yeah, we can
and,
build
and
it
you're
up to
supposed to
100.
time how long it builds up
Yeah.
as to
It's supposed to build
how
up
your
within
compressor
3
is
I've
minutes.
watched
working,
so many videos.
yeah.
and all
The funniest thing is I have to get my air taken because I have 4 or 5 vehicles that are air brakes, but I just drive them anyways.
She told me, she said, don't worry about it, just book your test. She just had to do a knowledge test with
Yep.
motor vehicle. And she said, and then, so I was there looking and looking and looking. And meanwhile, they booked up all their courses. So
Got
I
a
was
heater.
lucky to get in next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then, because I didn't book ICBC, and then after I booked the course, I said, oh, I'm going to check this again. I
Rears
checked,
work.
and they had
That's cool.
Yeah.
they had an open appointment
It's got a
for
CV.
ICBC on Friday morning in Abbotsford. So I just walked
Over
right
here.
in.
There's the rear.
Yeah, that's
See, it took
the
the,
thing.
the front had air.
Whenever
in
you
it
have
when we
any
started
problem,
up.
is
It had
always
about
find a
70
place
at
that
first,
can be
60.
And
And then
you
the
want to
rear
get in way
had
quicker.
none.
If you
Yeah, it was
go
like
to a
way
place
down.
that there's millions
Right
of
in the
people,
rear, next thing you know,
Well,
it
here
shot
in
up.
Romania,
One-
they're booking out till August.
Not really.
One day I had to
It's
go and do a
taken about
testing
80.
or whatever. I went to the van because it was the only place I could get any kind
They're
of.
busy too.
Yeah.
They're all busy.
Yeah.
They say you're supposed to rev it up to about 1.5, isn't it, or something? 1,500. See, it's building air compressor.
And
now.
again, you got to figure out how fast it builds up. There's obviously some kind of a leak because it's.
You're only supposed to rev it between 5 and 10.
Is it? I thought it was up towards 1,200.
What's it up to now?
90. Because between 5
60
and 10 is normal idle.
60 is the point where your brakes come off and,
Yeah.
and whatever, right? Yeah.
Your warning.
Yeah.
Like you could drive this like this, but you wouldn't want to be in traffic, hitting the brake a couple times.
Yeah.
You'd be below 60 in no time.
My problem with air brakes, I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience to sit in a vehicle to wait until. Well, no, like I get into a vehicle and I put it into gear.
Yeah, you want to drive right away.
Yeah, no, I just don't
There's
have
all
the
kinds
patience.
of gas motorhomes.
They're everywhere.
But
Yeah.
diesel is
Yeah.
hard.
But I mean, even those aren't cheap now. Like the gas ones are still over 10 grand.
No, you can get them for like there's a couple
Yeah,
of nice
I
ones.
saw two in
3,
there.
4, 5 grand.
Yeah, and I saw them. The roofs are gone. They're just garbage. But it's whatever.
That's a CB Mitch.
Yeah,
Breaker 19.
I don't think it turns on.
Go back to the 70s.
No, I have no idea if any of that stuff works. I've never got into it. But as I said,
There should be
Yeah,
a mic for it
there's no
somewhere.
power, is there? Here? There's no power though.
yeah, you might. By the way, there's doors for these things too.
Might be a fuse
They're in gear, right? These go up here. It's just everything's been taken apart.
I know.
The guy that I bought it off of went to start to do it, and then he said to me the reason he stopped doing it, he said because he didn't want to have to replace the roof and he thought he had to replace all the walls or whatever. And as I said, my brother-in-law when he came, like he literally spent probably a week and a half, but the difference, like as I said, this is nice. Like you have no idea how this guy literally could not have put a smoke out without lighting another one for 50 years in this thing.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it, but it was amazing how
Hot box it.
how well it came out.
And then
Actually,
you probably live with the AC on, so the AC probably doesn't even work well. It's probably smoke
no,
and
you usually find that things like this is most of the stuff works.
yeah.
It's a matter. The biggest problem with this is the cosmetic. It's got to be fixed. You know, like it's got to be cleaned
There's
out.
rat shit up here.
Do you have rats here? Probably.
Well, it's a farm.
It was in Hope too. Was it rat shit before or did that come here? See that?
No, it's in the in the groove.
Yeah.
That would have been from the groove. Yeah. I've got a few cats around here.
You gotta get back tomorrow.
It's the air brakes are holding on.
We're up to 110 now.
Again, there's a leak. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you can do this all day, but
You gotta go over with
Yeah, there's obviously a
bottle
leak.
of soap and just go along with it.
well, actually shut her off. And one thing about air, usually what you got to do is you got to just stick your head underneath there and you can hear
Listen.
it coming out.
You're right.
Yeah.
I hear it.
No, there's definitely a leak. That's.
You guys
probably
listen
the
for
problem.
air. Where did they go back to the truck? They might have. I think I hear an air leak.
I don't hear
I'm
nothing.
deaf.
No,
so-
it-
It's
No,
not going down at all.
Yeah, no, I can actually hear air leaking out. But that's probably what it is. It's either a bad air pod or whatever. But the thing about air brakes is compared to a normal vehicle, they're so simple, and like the parts are there's not much to them.
What's this switch? A vent, I guess, eh, or something?
What is it?
What does it say?
Oh, it must be
that'd
like
be
this.
lights.
Just looks like it's out. It almost looks like it should go flush to death.
Yeah,
Or
These
sorry.
lights all come on here.
Did they?
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah.
all your dash lights, everything's.
It's gotta be the headlights and park lights, your wipers.
Yeah.
I don't want to try the
Close it
wipers.
down.
They'll streak. It is closed. It's got cruise here. It's got a key. Or do you need, oh, is that a key? What is it? Is that supposed to be a switch?
What's that say?
Echo
Set
Cruise.
cruise. Resume cruise.
Set accelerator. Oh, it's an old.
It's like
old
it
cruise
looks probably
control.
broken.
No, it's broken.
I'm just wondering what kind of switch is it though.
It's probably just a push pull.
Like if you hit this jack, so like, is the jacks down?
I have no idea.
Did you ever hit
Never
that
tried.
button?
Yeah, it's to level it, Mitch.
It does nothing. There's no button. That's a light. It's an
What
ashtray
is this?
mount.
Stereo remote.
Oh, okay.
As I said, I really haven't checked this thing out.
The ashtray
it-
looks like it's barely used.
yeah,
You're
that's
smoking
funny.
there.
Or
already.
smoke.
He probably stuck them out on the floor.
No, he just never drove. He lived in it and smoked. He probably never
Oh
smoked
no,
that often when he
that's
drove.
obviously what happened.
I like that as a screen. Remember we were watching that video, Mom? We said that it'd be nice to have it as a screen when you're driving. Oh, that's stiff.
Let's see what's on outside.
Those were hard to move. Like it took quite a bit to get them going. I mean, the thing had been sitting for so long,
This is
and,
probably
and
stuff in the rails, eh?
oh yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see if it was smoking when you had it running. That's what I did.
Well, start it up. I'll go look. You get back there at the pipe, Mom, and I'll start it up. Listen for air on your way back. You ready?
You know, it's funny. I have a crane truck that I could not find one of these fucking motors for. Like I literally would have bought this thing just for the motor way back then. Ow.
This almost looks new. Why?
that?
The plywood here almost looks new.
No, it's just because the flooring was peeled up off it. That's, you can see the glue on it, right? It's the guy probably before me actually spent a bit of time peeling all the flooring up. Definitely.
Yeah,
runs
so
good.
back it's on still, eh?
Pardon?
Back there means there's something still on.
What do you mean?
We'll see how the key comes out, but the back must be like auxiliary on this. So like key won't come out, so it means it's like leaving power on somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Right?
As I said, the one thing I'm not worried about this is the drivetrain. It's definitely good. As I said, it needs a lot of cosmetic shit. Everything's here for it. It's just a matter of dealing with it.
Probably soft, like it's moldy here. You can see like the mold. I see
There
all
was
white.
mold, this whole thing.
All white mold
Hey.
all right here.
This whole thing from one end to the other was mold.
Yeah.
I
How long
I
did it
sprayed
sit
it down.
empty, you know?
The
before they
the
got
guy in Hope, I think he left it with all the windows open and all that shit
and
and
empty for a while.
in the
probably.
rain and whatever.
That's what I think. It's just was the windows were open and then water was coming in and then moisture got in.
Yeah,
And then like around here is rotted because of the sink.
yeah.
and
But
like the
but again,
bathroom.
the biggest thing was the ceiling. Like
Just like
I was amazed that it actually was clean.
Look at the door here too. Like look at the filth on the door. And you tell you didn't clean that yet, eh?
Hey, you don't understand. All this stuff looks like that.
It's not a bad closet though.
Yeah. It is a good setup. It's a decent size.
That's exactly
Whatever.
what she needs.
It's
It's
just
the
a matter-
same setup she needs. It just needs a lot.
Yeah, it just needs cleaning from one end to the other. Stuff put down once the ceiling's done. As I said, I was floored that the ceiling came up. Like I figured I had to replace it. And
The bedroom's not bad.
I said ammonia, right? Bleach.
Yeah, bleach.
It's bleach. Yeah, you just spray it with bleach. And I think he sprayed it like 3 times and the thing came up fucking incredible. And then, but then again, I've got the carpet cleaner right there, right? The rug doctor.
I think so. I don't know. Yeah, there's a little bit of rot there.
It's
It's all
big.
fixable.
It's big.
I wish I had a ladder. You have a ladder?
I'm sure there's a ladder somewhere.
I could go up and look at the roof. Did they go up on the roof? Is there a thing, a ladder in the back here? I couldn't climb up. I mean,
No, there's no ladder in the back. How come?
It's better that
Because
way.
they're smart. You know, the number one thing that kills motorhomes and stuff like that?
This is
People
probably
getting up and
scraped.
walking on the roof.
I think this had damage. This is why this is bent. It got hit. That's why the marks are here.
You probably scraped something.
Yeah,
And that's why it's bent, is because it got hit. It's not water damage, it's bent damage. So I was looking inside, I don't see any water damage here. Or something. Maybe it's just the way they put the wood. I almost feel it down the whole thing. Weird. Or maybe it's delaminated. They do delaminate, I heard some of these things.
Yeah, this is definitely
But it's
done.
not bad if it is.
Yeah, well, this one's pretty much in perfect shape, and
Yeah, it's got that same little line right there.
it's you can't get away from it. Right? Things shift. And when they put the before they used to put contoured stuff, so you didn't see it. But
Got the
now when
camera
it's
up
dead
there.
flat. Pardon?
Got the camera up there,
Yeah,
right?
it's a backup camera.
So it looks down, which is kind of different.
No, it's for backing up.
Yeah.
It's for, so you can see right.
Yeah, I was thinking it
directly
would-
behind you.
It's kind of
like
good
it's
that
got
way.
the screen at the front, but it's a small little black and white one.
Yeah,
But you
it's
can put a
just-
new one, Mom. You can actually get a new
But
camera
the small
too.
little black one, we just all
Like
in-
we can put a camera here. You can put a camera on the sides. You could have 3 cameras
So
and
you
3
think I should go
screens.
for it?
I don't know.
Matthew said it's nicer than I thought.
Did you send him pictures? I get a video.
Send it to him.
This side, look at this though. It's pretty. Yeah, it's damaged here, eh? Look, this is all cracked. They hit something probably right here. Good time. So you need to fix that because that's gonna catch the wind the whole time and end up
You
ripping
should be
right
able to
off.
fix that though.
Right there, like that whole trim piece. And then all these screws where they are. When it rains, this thing's leaking water in there.
Caulk it all, eh? Silicone.
Right? And then look, this thing's gonna be flapping. Like you couldn't drive like that very long. There's a marker light missing. You know, this is little stuff on. Like
That's what he said. He said it needs
the motor and the batteries are right here. That's a
motors right
heavy.
here.
Oh, there's an exhaust leak right there. Hey, Ma,
Huh?
the exhaust pipe, it wasn't all coming out. It's coming out here. It's leaking. Did you see that? So it would have smoked here. You can watch my
Mitch,
video.
This is like it was probably $3,000.
I'm just saying, you gotta remember, cost you $20,000 to fix it up. That's $30,000. You could have a nice unit for 30 grand.
$20,000 fix it up.
I don't know. Time's money. Like all this little trim. Like, look at this.
Don't rip it.
What?
Yeah, but you just get some glue.
You're
and
saying
glue
you're
it.
driving down the road. Next thing you know,
No, get glue and glue it.
next thing you know, you're spending one day instead of traveling. You're spending a day fixing your RV. Time's money. Yeah, it's got that. Waviness. All the locks are busted, so it's gonna need new locks. That's the holding tank. So these are gonna be flapping down the road. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that waviness, delamination right there. It's all starting to delaminate. Yeah, look at it all wavy here. Nice storage compartment, that's huge. It goes right to the other side, I think. That shit. Next. I'll need a good cleaning. What the hell is this? Is it slotted? Let's not open it. It's kind of rotted. Like a styrofoam. No problem, it's like styrofoam. It's sealed. It needs to be shut better. Oh, yeah.
Probably making it way worse. That's the worst thing ever. I've never smoked that much. So Wayne's 2 years older.
19 and a half. Radio, highway.
He's 64. Yeah. The thing is, and he's got the world by the ball. He's got a beautiful place up there. Yeah.
K7166. I don't know where the number is on here.
Who are you talking to?
My video. Mirrors work. Oh. And all these locks are busted, so yeah, it's gonna cost you probably a couple $100 just to get these locks replaced. And then if you don't, this thing's gonna be flopping like this going down the road.
Soon go get.
We're supposed to look at a thing in here. So this is all the control panel, electrical. Oh, and here all the fuses for everything. Oh, electrical. There's a little light. Oh, the light works too. Nice.
I've got a couple of.
Some solenoids here. Isolator, relay, diesel.
Still doing it.
There's like a, what's this? Idea. Get upside down.
So you know my brother is in Philly.
Yeah, there she is.
Yeah, that's funny. You know,
Sun Voyager by Gulfstream MX.
yeah, he knows my brother was there.
This is the window. There's a big crack in it right here. All the way up. This thing shifted or something.